There's a stigma around winter golf with it being a bit of an effort. You're having to wrap up warm, you're having to use a winter mat. The experience sometimes can be a little bit off-putting. However, that is changing thanks to Spurk Golf. Now, these golf mats have got me pretty excited about getting back out and playing golf during the winter. And I'm going to show you exactly why you're going to experience the same thing if you use one of these mats. Okay, so with these mats, you've got two options. You've got obviously short pile and the long pile, but also underneath you have their patented design, which has got these 6 spikes. Now, what you want to do, see when you pop it in the ground, this is obviously the back here. You kind of place it down, push it forward, and these will sit. So when you strike it, your kind of strike zone is at the front here. When you strike it, this thing is not going to move. Now, with someone like myself, I have an extremely high club speed. I'm a professional long driver, so my 7-iron is going to be close to about 115 miles an hour, and with a fairway wood, it's going to be closer to about the low 130s, shall we say. So for me, hitting off of this and it being as stable as it is, it's very, very impressive. So we're going to put that to the test. We're going to pop it in the ground. We're going to hit it from a variety of different lies and just see how stable these mats really are. All right, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to play this par 5 using both mats. I'm going to hit a fairway wood, a mid-iron, and then obviously a few shots around the green as well, just to show you how they react and how easy they are to generate spin as well. So, but not only that, they are very easy to pop in the ground. So if you just kind of place the spikes kind of towards the hole, you're going to put that in, and I just stand on it, give it a little stand, and that's it. But the one thing I like already is just how neat and tight it sits to the ground. You know, a lot of mats, winter mats that you will find, they just hover on top of the grass. This sits nice and flush, which I already like the look of. And we are slightly on, I would say a slight downslope as well, but just look at this. Ball doesn't even move, which is also another really impressive thing about these mats. You can sit them on any kind of slope, the ball's going to stay still, so you're not having to, you know, like other mats, you might find the ball just rolling off. You're not going to get that with this. We have the short pile, the long pile down here on the fairway. I've got my fairway wood in hand. I'm going to give it a hit, but before that, there's one thing I've already noticed. It's like, see when you're kind of tapping the club around the mat, ball doesn't even move. Incredibly stable already. So let's give it a hit. Ball is below my feet. Going to aim a little bit further left. There's a deer. I don't know if you like venison burgers, but hopefully that won't hit it. Definitely made it run. But the thing that you see straight there, obviously nice and easy to get off the mat, it's not even moved. Nice and crisp and stable. And we're going to do exactly the same thing with a short one here. I just blocked that a little bit. But again, super stable, especially at my speeds. It's incredibly impressive. You're not getting the mat flying away like you might find with traditional mats. It's just going to make winter golf a lot more enjoyable. But let's go hit those mid-irons and see where those balls ended up. Now, before I go hit my 7-iron, these strike mats come with a really handy bag as well, which is so handy that it literally just clips right here, just onto your umbrella holder like that, and away you go. But they're really easy just to obviously slide in and slide out like that. But it just keeps it protected. You don't need to hang it off your golf clubs. It's not smacking you or getting in the way. Just dead handy, just to clip, and simple as that. And then away you go. All right, so 7-iron in hand, gonna hit into the green here, but kind of straight off the bat, the first thing, obviously hitting the woods off the short pile, you're basically just picking it off. So if you're used to links golf, that could be a good option. With the longer pile, it's a little bit softer, which if you are playing like it maybe a heathland or parkland course where the grass is a little softer, maybe a little bit kind of lusher, shall we say, that's probably going to be quite a good option as well. But for me, I play a lot of links golf, so the kind of shorter one at the minute is standing out, as it kind of, I feel like it just sits that little bit closer as well to the ground. So, but we'll hit 7-iron into the green here, or hopefully I can get here. All right, we're down there. It comes off really nicely. So I'll block that first one just a little bit, but I mean, still not a bad strike, but they're just fun to hit off of, because you know you're just going to get so much consistency. And that just, for me, that short pile is just so nice to pick it off of. Yeah, really good, really good. Very impressive, very stable, and you're always just going to get great consistency with it as well. You're never going to get anything which is like the ball's going to roll off or anything like that. You don't need to worry about it. Sometimes, if you have used a winter mat, you've seen it kind of start moving on your backswing, because when you're obviously grounding the club as well, but I mean, what more can you ask for? Now, before we move on, I just want to show you something really quickly. Now, not only do these obviously protect the grass in winter, but when you take them out, they obviously provide that aeration, so your greenkeepers are really going to thank you. And not only that, you just pull them out of the back and they slide out nice and easy. And on to the next shot. I've hit 7-iron down here. It's actually a lot further than I thought. So we've got 80 yards left kind of into the green. But the one thing I always used to really enjoy when playing winter golf was these kind of shots, because when you hit off the mats, you do get a little bit more spin. And it's really fun, because sometimes if you're not someone who gets a lot of spin around the greens or on those shorter shots, you can be quite aggressive at the flag. So let's give it a crack. Got the long pile first. Let's try and get this close. So 82 yards. Go. That's not bad. Pin high, 82 yards. Lovely jubbly. And it's just stopped. Like it's done nothing apart from just go, which is great. Love that. All right, short pile. Oh, get in the hole. Oh, it's gone a little left. But even that, you can see the spin on it trying to come back to the hole. So you can be that little bit more aggressive on those short shots. Just so much fun. You can just hear it wanting to grab straight away. And then on the short one, oh, how'd you like it? You can just be so aggressive with it. You can hear it check up. But not only that, you can play them, you know, different heights as well. So if it were me trying to maybe play one a little bit lower off the back foot, you can see it like really kind of skip up and try and pull back as well. And those are 3 great shots. So it just shows you how much spin and control you get around the greens as well. I've got my gap wedge in hand, a little bit closer to the green. So the shot I'm going to try and play is a little bit lower, but I can open the face a little bit if I want to get a bit more height. But I'll just show you, like even these shots, like off the short pile first, you can see it just wants to bite. You can see it there. It's just great, so much fun. Just shows you how much grip you can get on the ball and just how much more aggressive you can be on these shots. Ooh, like perfect. I mean, it just makes hitting those shots around the green so much fun. Now, if you're wanting to make your winter golf experience more enjoyable, you have to try these. They are absolutely fantastic. The strike mats from Spurk Golf are no joke. They're stable. They feel great. You have your 2 pile options as well. Now, not only that, it can handle extreme speeds. Someone like myself who's a professional on driver, I swing the club incredibly fast, and these mats just stay rooted to the ground. Super stable, the ball's not rolling away. But around the greens is where it gets quite fun as well. It's like you get so much spin, you can be a lot more aggressive with shots, especially from that kind of 80 yards and in. It really is just so much fun. And to be honest, it's gonna make you really enjoy getting out and playing golf through the winter. Now, for £27.50, these are an absolute steal in my opinion. So go out there, play some golf. I've been James from Bunkered. See you next time.